Well, in this video I examine how hate speech and EU law could supersede a country's parliamentary privilege rights and why I think the EU Parliament has opened itself up to prosecution with the same hate speech laws they seek to impose. So in Ireland, for example, parliamentary privilege provides legal protection to the Oireachtas members, enabling them to perform their responsibilities without the fear of lawsuits or prosecution for their statements made in Parliament. Here's an overview of the components and how it works in the Irish system. So what does parliamentary privilege mean? Well, parliamentary privilege serves as a constitutional safeguard for the statements made by elected officials during parliament sessions. It upholds freedom of expression and protects the integrity of the legislative procedures. So an important aspect of parliamentary privilege in Ireland is the constitutional basis found in Article 15.12 and 15.13 of the Irish Constitution, Búnrach na Éireann, and Article 15.12 says all officials report and reports on publications of the Oireachtas, whether published, shall be privileged. So as EU law takes precedence over national law, including constitutional provisions, if there's a conflict, and if parliamentary privilege is used in a way that violates EU law, such as by discrimination, blocking judicial review or restricting fundamental EU rights, the Court of Justice or the European Union can intervene indirectly, and national courts are required to interpret their laws in a way that is consistent with EU law, which can limit how parliamentary privilege is applied. So implementing hate speech laws could hold governments to the same legal standards as individuals, making them accountable for their statements inside a parliament. Furthermore, the EU Parliament itself has restricted themselves to be open to criminal and civil proceedings for comments they make inside the European Parliament. By implementing its own hate speech law, it could be argued it censored itself. I invite feedback on this issue to support or challenge my viewpoint on this. Take care.